When you get an injury playing sports or working out in the yard, a lot of times, you need help right now. And, well, you can get help right now at Bronson Orthopedic Specialists. They're pleased to offer same day orthopedic appointments at their 3 office locations in Battle Creek and also in Marshall. And we're fortunate to have with us right now from Bronson Orthopedic Specialists, Dr. Joe Burkhardt. Doc, good morning.
Good morning.
So yeah, so when you receive a call for same day appointment, what happens? The team springs into action.
Well, when you make the phone call, we have a series of questions that we'll ask, such as whether or not they're a Bronson orthopedic specialist patient or not, or if they've never been a patient. Um, and then we discuss what type of injury or joint pain or condition that they're having, and establish whether it needs to be looked at right away. If they are a patient, we'll schedule them to see at one of our locations in Battle Creek or Marshall. And if they're not a patient, then we will get some basic identifying information such as address and phone number and insurance carrier, and then ask about their symptoms to help find the most appropriate provider to treat them.
But either way, if the team determines that same day appointment is warranted, they can get in there.
They sure can.
So, are there times when somebody can't get a same day orthopedic appointment?
It's relatively uncommon, but there are some rare instances where we need to have additional information, and we may need to get medical records and things like that prior to scheduling an appointment. But it's usually very rare.
What type of patients do you typically see for same day appointments?
Broken bones, knee, shoulder, hip injuries, ligament and tendon injuries, strains, sprains, the hand, wrist, elbow. Pretty much all musculoskeletal problems. Acute skin and joint infections and things like that.
So what conditions won't you see for a same day appointment? You stubbed my toe?
We really don't limit the same day appointments for the type of conditions. And it could be simple like diagnosing a sprain, or it could be discussing a knee replacement issues that people have.
Well, it is nice to know. Typically, if somebody needs to see you folks, it's serious. Like you said, a broken bone, something like that. You want to be able to know that you can get quality care right away. And so, how can we do that if we need an appointment?
Well, additional information you can find on the bronsonhealth.com/same day listing. Or you can call the office at 877-704-3133.
Excellent. That's 877-704-3133. What would you say are the most common calls that you get? What are you doing mostly?
Get a lot of school age and high school age kids that get hurt during sports, and we get a lot of weekend warrior things. Knee injuries and ankle and Achilles injuries and things like that. So it's musculoskeletal injuries are very common, and so those are mainly the types of things we see.
We had that sports story on Monday. I don't know if you heard about this at the PGA Championship, but after Phil Mickelson won it, Brooks Koepka got mobbed by people out there on the fairway, and he said they hurt his surgically repaired right knee.
Oh man, wow, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, no kidding. And but hopefully he'll be okay. Has the pandemic affected the types of cases that you've been seeing?
Our elective cases have been limited, but the number of injuries out there still have kind of stayed about the same.
Mm-hmm.
And then people have more time to be at home and in their garage and using their table saws and climbing trees and doing things that they maybe wouldn't have been doing if they were at work.
Yeah, sure. I wondered about that. Well, Dr. Joe Burkhardt, we appreciate you being with us. Same day appointments at Bronson Orthopedic Specialists. Again, you can visit bronsonhealth.com/same day, or you can call 877-704-3133. Talk to you again soon, Doc.
Thanks very much.